Ahoy, love. How you doing? I'm here. This is it. This is the final copy. I don't know if I showed this. In the last video, I only showed the previous cover. However, it's all done now. This is the finished, 100% complete. This is going to the public library copy. The other one is in my bookshelf, and then I'm getting a third one, but that's a proof copy. So yeah, I had to buy it if I wanted to do global distribution, and I don't know if I told you that, but I am doing that. I decided to change it afterwards, so it is doing that now anyway. So yeah, that's all. It's all done. I suppose I should talk about, this is titled as a review of Lulu as well, because I've talked about the book for the last 11 episodes. I think we got the gist of it. It's very short. The quality, well, first of all, the size. It's the Pocketbook size, white paper, matte finish. I really like how they did the matte finish. It's good. As for color accuracy, I'm noticing a little difference in saturation and brightness. The blue, even in good light, is a little darker and not as blue as it is on the screen. Though now that I think of it, it might actually be my screen. Beyond that, quality, I have absolutely zero issues with this. The quality is great, especially the fact that the font size is so small now, because that was a request, because the font looked way too big, even in the small book. So the page count has actually gone down by 40. It used to be like 182 pages or something like that, and now it's only 138, so it went down by 44. But yeah, 44 pages off this, and it was already thin. One little issue I had was the spine, though I'm thinking that was on me. The previous two copies, the title was a little lower. However, for these, it's kind of almost touching the top. I really don't care that much. I'd go back to change it, but I don't really want to purchase another copy and change it for, just that. You know what I mean? It's just so minuscule and no one really cares. Beyond that, they have a little thing, at least in this size, and the specifications, where the book is a little stiff, and opening it or holding it open for long periods of time will definitely bend this a little. But I found that actually stretching it like this back and forth really helps loosen it up before giving it out, because otherwise the first copy is read and it's oh, but if you kind of wear it in, it becomes more flexible. It's worth it. It's worth the money. Honestly, Lulu is probably your best bet for cheap quality. I know there are a lot of other options. They definitely enticing, definitely have some benefits over Lulu from what I've seen. They've just not done exactly what I wanted them to. In terms of price, I needed an ISBN because I am giving it to a library. Obviously, they have to put it in their system somehow. So I needed a free one. I needed a free ISBN, and Lulu does that. Other services, as far as I know, do not do that. So you have to buy one, and I was not going to do that. And Lulu was just the first company that I saw, advertising-wise, so I just got so used to them, even before doing any of this. So, yeah. One little discrepancy. I feel like this book is not exactly the same as the other one. I'm gonna grab it. This is the second draft copy. It's a little thicker. It feels much thicker now that I'm holding both of them. Ta-da. Now, look at this. lining these up, these are the same size, but the second draft is just taller. And this is for both copies of the final draft. So, and like they're the same size. They're Pocketbook. That's what I selected. So why it did this, I have no idea. Is it a major issue? No. I'm just guessing it had something to do with their cutting. Maybe their cutting isn't super exact. Considering you have nothing to compare it to, no one's ever going to need or have more than one copy at once. You can't really compare them, right? So, I mean, if you're looking, or if that's an issue, then, I mean, hey, now you know that there are some things like that can happen. But I literally got 2 copies of this for like $18, and that was with shipping, and that's Canadian. So that's even less in US dollars. And I'm happy. And the book is done. The first book I've ever written. The first book I've ever finished writing. So yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it for this series. It has come to a close. Whew. We had both of these. Oh my god, seriously feeling this. It's like way heavier and way thicker. I'm kind of disappointed that the font size had to change to make it more accommodating of the smaller size. But the second book will be this thick. And yeah, so that's going to be good. However, the font size is much smaller, I guess. Well, not really. No, I feel like the font size will technically be the same on both of these. It's just that the page fits so many more words, so the font looks smaller because of your... How do I say this? The page is bigger, so the font appears smaller on the larger page. Because I'm not doing Pocketbook size for complex, but I'll get into that in its own video, which I might film right after this. Anyway, that's it for this series. I'll still be updating the novel vlog series, and I'm coming out with a new series, third book, obviously, which I didn't think I'd be writing, but lo and behold, I started it already. I'm so good. Oh, alright. So yeah, that's it. It's good if you're on the fence about Lulu, and you are just looking for copies for yourself or for your friends or for family, or even the public library that you just want to give your book to, because I know librarians. It's good. You're not going to be disappointed in the Pocketbook size, which, I mean, most people probably won't go with anyway, but I feel like for a novella like this, it's pretty perfect.